Playdate. Episode 96. Right? Is it 96?
Mm-hmm. Nathan McKinnon.
I don't know.
Lauren, is Nathan McKinnon number 96?
Are we a Safari podcast now?
Oh, let's go.
I guess so.
God, we are making some big strides.
Whoa, wow, okay. Close.
Who is 90?
Maybe McDavid's 97? Is that what you're thinking of?
Maybe.
Fuck.
Oh, God, our whole thing's fucked. We got new tech. After our big tech debacle last episode, we had to redo all the tech.
I wish you guys could see the studio right now. Since we lost the video,
there's like way more cords.
We've revamped everything, apparently in an effort to never let it happen again.
That's Paige.
She's the goat.
She's the goat. She's sitting here in a chair, and it's reminding me of like when you were in high school, and like the principal would come in and be like, "I'm just watching. Don't do anything." Yeah, the principal would come in and be like, "I'm just here to observe. Don't do anything differently." And I'm like, well, the principal's sitting right behind me. Obviously, I'm not gonna fucking throw spitballs at Mike's computer. And
you're moron.
I'm not gonna play Dragon Veil on my iPad if you're
lifetime. Yeah, I would do nothing differently if you were at the front of the class. Yeah, don't sit directly behind me if you don't want to see me play Clash of Clans.
Differently.
Do you have a good Dragon Veil?
No, but when I was in middle school, they like school issued iPads.
Yeah.
And they were like all like jail or like the super secure, so you couldn't like get apps. But then like one kid figured out this crazy roundabout way to get Dragon Veil, so everyone did Dragon Veil. But I was such a nervous Nelly, as they say, that I didn't want to get Dragon Veil because I didn't want to get in trouble. So I got it for like a week and then I panicked.
Yeah.
And then I still got in trouble because we weren't allowed to have anything in our camera roll that wasn't related to school or God, because I went to Catholic school.
You found like a bunch of crotch shots.
They found pictures of I was really into it was like, you remember like the honey badger craze?
Yeah, of course, dude.
So I had all these pictures of honey badgers.
Honey badgers don't give a fuck.
Yeah, so they were just pictures of the animal, and I got written up for it.
Just not even the memes?
Nope, not even the memes, just pictures of the animals, but it wasn't about school or church. And I was like, well, I'm praying. What if I was praying for them?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize one of God's most impressive creatures.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Is this our life now?
Yeah, well, now we
scream into a void while Lauren
I can't tell.
plays on the computer.
We're still recording us, right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right.
We're just trying to figure out the screen recording.
Okay.
My friend, speaking of school-issued iPads, it was supposed to be first name, last name at CapeElizabethSchools.org.
Okay, yeah.
And my friend Liam made his Apple ID Steve Rimjobs at CapeElizabethSchools.org.
Yeah.
And hilarious joke.
Yeah.
But one of the like major pitfalls is like it's a lot harder to change your Apple ID on like one of those like secure thing. Like it's kind of set in stone once you have it.
You get one shot.
And he went to return his iPad at the end of the year, and the tech guy was furious.
He probably liked it a little. Lauren, did you figure it out?
No, but
okay.
It's whatever we look up, I can just look up afterwards, and I will still be able to show the Playmates.
Okay,
so that's
okay.
fine. Don't
That's
worry.
okay.
It's fine.
It's a learning time.
It's all for learning.
And number 96, I have no idea, dude.
Who wants their airport story?
Oh, I got one too.
Who wants it?
I guess
we'll take it.
I am walking into the Montrose Airport, which is like the smallest airport in the world.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, got it.
Got it?
Yeah.
It's one of those places where like the same people that like board you like do that are like
fly the planes.
They like
this is good.
I know.
Sorry.
The Livy flavor.
The new Livy Dunn accelerator.
it's so good.
I gotta tell her.
Yeah, dude, you should give her a ring. Tell her you like her new flavor.
We got to get her on the pod.
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
So like the same people that are like checking your bags are like the gate agents. So like when there's a United flight boarding, there's no one at the place to check your bags.
Yeah.
So I walk in, there's one guy standing in line for the United thing, and he has the biggest box I've ever seen on like one of those dollies. It's like no joke, probably twice the length of that couch and like similar like width. Like it is.
How is it on a dolly?
Like I don't know. It was
twice the length of this couch.
Maybe 1.5. It was just picture a big box. It's semantics. Picture a giant box, and he has that, and I'm like, okay, gonna stand behind this guy.
Yeah.
I have my over-ear headphones on. He turns around, and I go, all right, we're doing this. So I take my headphones off, and he was like, where are you from? And I go, I'm going back to Los Angeles. He goes, I'm from Los Angeles. I go, very nice. He goes, where were you skiing?
My wife's in here.
But he sees my skis, and he was like, where were you skiing? And I go, Telluride. And he goes, I'm from Telluride. And I go, all right, this is going to be, all right, buckle in. This is going to be like an odd conversation. And he's, I don't want to make assumptions, but he's dressed like a guy that like he was wearing like a plaid shirt, but like a black tie. Like it was just odd.
Yeah.
It was just like an odd
Yeah.
guy, whatever. And I go, what's in the box? And
What? You're like, what's in the box? Have you seen Seven, Lauren?
No.
There's your homework, okay?
Okay.
Sister? Yes. All right.
so I go, what's in the box? He goes, I'm going to ride my bike around Portugal. I go, okay, this story's back on track. This guy sounds awesome. He goes, I'm from Portugal. I go, all right. And so now it's like, I can't believe anything this guy says because he's just like a madman.
He's from LA, Portugal, and Telluride?
Yeah. And then I go, have you tried, because there's no one at the desk to check you in, but there are those like kiosks where you can type your stuff in and it'll print your bag tags. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, have you tried one of those? He goes, no, but be my guest. And so I go, great. I go up and I type in my stuff. My bag tags print on the other side of the desk, like where there would normally be a person. So now I have to stand here because I can't go around the corner to grab them. And like, I don't want.
Well, you wouldn't be able to like put it on the belt anyway, right?
My thought was like, maybe if I could do it, I could just leave them on the thing, whatever. I didn't fully think through the plan. But now I have to stand here and 20 minutes go by, like no one comes. Now like more of a line is accumulated. He comes up to me and he goes, are you good with computers? And I was like, no, not really. And he was like, I'm trying to make a YouTube short. And I was like, all right, like maybe I can give you some help. And he goes, it only has a 15-second or a 3-minute option, and I just want to film a 1-minute video. And I was like, yeah, just film for a minute and then stop
do the 3-minute.
Yeah. And he goes, great. Goes back, starts filming a selfie YouTube short. I didn't hear what he was saying. And then he comes back, taps me on the shoulder. And I take my headphones off again. And I'm like, what's up? And he goes, just so you know, I know you took cutsies. And I was like, what? And he was like, you cut me in line. I was like, you told me to go in front of you, and then my bag tag's printed, so I can. He just goes, it's fine, I'm just childish, but you took cutsies. And then he got back and started like playing with his box or whatever. And then one of the TSA guys came out who was loading the oversized baggage and goes, hey man, there's no way that thing's gonna fit through because you have to like put them through like a scanner thing. He was like, there is no way that thing is gonna fit through the scanner. He just goes, all right, and then doesn't do anything. And I was like, all right, this guy's like not my problem anymore. I go, sorry, this story's really long. This is the end of the story. I go to drop a number 2 in the bathroom,
like a
big poo, big stinky
a stinker.
poo.
And a
crap,
Yeah.
turd, crud.
Yes. Lunch muffin.
And he comes into the stall next to me. I recognize his shoes, and I was like, okay, hopefully this isn't him. Hopefully he doesn't recognize I'm in here. He didn't, thank God. But he gets on the phone, and now he's yelling at someone on the phone about how he can't get his known traveler number on his TSA thing on his ticket. He goes, I remember the days when you just typed in your social security number and everything was there. Now they want to scan your face and scan your penis. And I was like, I laughed out loud. And then he clearly heard like someone was in the stall and hung up and left. And then that was the end of our interaction.
Who's in there?
It sounds like the man.
It was.
So what did he do with the box?
Yeah.
I didn't ask. I don't know.
What do you think was in the box?
A bike. He told.
It was a bike.
He said he was biking around Portugal. I think it was like he didn't disassemble the bike and just put it in a box.
Yeah.
So it was like a full. It was just like this. It was a bike-sized box, a giant bike.
Well, maybe he could just bike to LA.
My wife's in there.
My wife's in there. She's very hot.
That is, yeah.
I poked a hole.
Wow.
Yeah, that guy sounds like the man.
It was one of those guys where it was like, I'm shocked you're allowed
to be around.
I'm shocked you're allowed to like travel on your own. Like he was like, this was way too volatile of a guy to be like.
Roughly, what was his age?
When I was telling Ben and Sam this story, I said 40 to 60. Okay. There's no way to tell.
Okay, I can live with that.
I wish I took a picture of it, but I was like, if he catches me taking a picture of it, like I actually thought it would like send him into a tailspin.
Yeah, he did seem a little bit volatile. There was did you see the Red Sox documentary thing that like Jaron Duran talked about trying to kill himself? It's really honestly crazy. Apparently he like tried to kill himself in 2022. But the quote that was like circulating from it was like, I kept seeing this like graphic and it was like him being like, at that point I didn't know if I even wanted to be here. And then the reporter was like, on the Red Sox or like in the world? And then he just said, probably both. Like, it's like straight from the I think you should leave sketch. Like, I don't want to be around anymore.
That's awful.
Not trivializing that, but I thought that particular excerpt was kind of funny.
How was Charleston?
Charleston was good. I had one. I got my airport. I'll back to back it.
Hey, one thing about Playdate, if you don't like airplane stories, fucking hit the road, buddy.
Buckle up. I was like on the window seat on the way home. And there's just one. It was a two person setup. So there's just one guy blocking me from like the aisleway, and we land, and he just starts saying to everyone like, "Oh, you can go through. You can go through," and he lets like the whole like 5 rows behind us like go through, and then finally one lady, I think because she saw me being like, "What?" It's like, "No, you go. No, you go." And he was like, "Oh, thank you so much." It's like unbelievable. I don't know why. Like his bag was just right above him. He was just like,
"Oh." Once someone gave him the green light, he went.
Yeah, and then I got to go out too. Like this lady kind of had my back, but I couldn't believe. I was like, "What is going on right now?" It's like, "Yeah, you go through, play through."
That's like a old YouTube prank.
Yeah, maybe I was getting old YouTube pranked.
It's like Vitaly.
Yeah, turns around, it's I guess Vitaly. I don't know what else to say. Charleston was sick though, dude. I had a jam-packed weekend of really fun shit. I saw John Vincent III.
Oh yeah,
nice.
How was it?
He was unbelievable.
Did you wear your Read a Book shirt?
My Read a Book shirt?
Your red one? Well, when I was editing the pod, you were like, "Oh, I'm totally gonna wear this to the concert."
Your mouth was cashing.
I said I might.
Your body can't cash.
But it's that the shirt is huge on me.
I know you got to double. I have been spending a lot of time thinking about that because I have that one in XL and I also have the white one in XL.
2 in XL now?
So now I'm curious if the nice thing to do would be to take the double XL off your hands and give you the regular one.
That would be nice.
Oh, is the red a double XL?
Yeah.
Why do you order a double XL?
I didn't order it.
He brought it.
What are you talking about?
You were here.
He brought it to the pot.
Oh my gosh! I feel like
of all things, like we like kind of throw you through the ringer for like, and you take it on the chin. For that one to be like the one that takes you aback is pretty crazy.
Well, okay. The confusion is because I guess you said you ordered it.
I ordered the red one before I knew
ordered
he
one.
was.
So he thought you were going to be like massive.
Yeah, I guess he thought I was going to be like a huge chunker.
Yeah.
What's better, him bringing you a double XL or a medium?
Or an XL or an XL.
No, well, the double XL because I'm
saying the implication, like that you are a medium or that you are a double XL.
I'd rather
or small or double XL.
Double XL.
A small would be crazy.
I thought you were going to be tiny.
Did I tell you there were so many people at the live shows that, like, I thought you were going to be way shorter.
We look tiny in that picture against
yeah, nobody believes whenever you guys like say no one ever believes it.
Well, anyway, I did not wear that shirt, but I wore a different shirt.
It's a cool shirt.
And went to the show. And then there was a tennis tournament going on in Charleston.
Okay.
My buddy's sister was in. She's like the top ranked American tennis player right now. What's her name? Wow. Crazy. Emma Navarro.
Nice.
Pull her up,
Lauren.
Lauren, Google them. Google
Lauren,
Emma Navarro.
Google Emma Navarro.
Pull up screen. So we went.
Oh.
Whoa.
She looks like a hand.
That is not how you spell Navarro. N-A-V. Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. And she lost to Anna Samova.
Oh, she was born in the same week as me. She's doing way cooler stuff.
Wait, that's so cool.
Yeah, we grew up playing at the same facility, actually. No joke.
Her training took a little more.
Yeah, I quit tennis in 8th grade, and she, I guess, stuck with it, it appears. But she...
Did she win?
No, it was kind of awkward. We went to the quarterfinals, and like my buddy Earl.
But at least she made it. She didn't lose. Quarterfinals.
Yeah. But like I think she's at the caliber now where I think she's wants to win these tournaments. She has won some tournaments, but my buddy showed up like halfway through it too, like flew in for it, and then we were sitting there and it was like, oh fuck. But it was cool. And then we still went to the final on Sunday, which was really cool. Saw Jess Pagula win, heir to the Buffalo Bills.
She's a tennis player too.
Yeah, like her dad owns the Bills. It's fucking,
some people have it all.
I know.
Yeah.
I want to address the elephant in the room just before we move on. I got a little carried away trying to get a goggle tan, and now my
GT.
Now my face is falling off. So
Well, I will say, compared to yesterday, you didn't see him yesterday. He was very.
every day it's gotten 10 times better.
You look a lot better than yesterday.
The first day in the airport, people were like, I was passing people and it was like, oh, I look like a leper
Just from like the sun.
from the sun and
the
like
snow.
wind burn.
Ooh.
Like I was just.
Why did not everyone have that? Did other people put sunscreen on?
Luke put sunscreen on. Harper is a little red, but like, yeah, I think I'm just more fair skinned than them.
Yeah.
I have very sensitive skin. Hey, Lauren, don't make that face again when I'm talking about my skin peeling.
Wait, what?
I looked over and you were like,
Dude, I was scrunching my nose. I had a scrunch itch.
you scrunch itch.
I had an itch.
It looks. It does actually now. It already has kind of gone away. But when I first walked in, I was like, "Holy fuck!" But my eyes have grown.
I had to like warn.
Your eyes have grown.
Yeah, come back.
How much?
How was Charleston? My eyes were just huge.
I don't know, man. I think there was something in the water. My eyes are huge.
Charleston was so beautiful, man. It was like the perfect time of year. Aww. It was getting a little hot sometimes, but it was.
Do you see anyone from Southern Charm?
I did not.
Have you guys been watching Love on the Spectrum?
No.
Oh my god. This.
Oh, didn't you get it spoiled for you?
Yeah, I got it spoiled for me yesterday.
Fuck.
But like, it was a good spoiler.
You found out one of them was on the spectrum. Spoiler alert.
No, you see one having like a normal interaction.
I thought I was
with
just
someone.
watching Love.
No, it was a good spoiler because there's one guy who just has like the sweetest parents, and they were very in the episode I was watching last night. They were very sad that like again he didn't get a match at like a speed dating thing, and his mom was like crying. And then I opened Instagram, and it was him. He has like a huge like busty girlfriend now.
Wait, what's his name? Which guy is this?
James. And it was
James Jones
yes,
has a busty girlfriend
with the blonde hair. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Put a
the
picture
best.
of her.
Good for him.
He's awesome.
That's great. That makes me happy to hear.
Yeah.
It made me. It is a show not for the faint of heart. Like if you're an emotional person,
Yeah.
it's very hard watching him because he just goes to these things and he's such a nice guy, and they also don't set him up for success. Like you got to send him to places where there are other autistic people.
Yeah.
He's just like a really autistic guy, and then they'll be like, "Here's someone who doesn't have autism. Like, do you guys want to date?" And the girl's like, "No."
Yeah, wait. I always thought it was two autistic people
Same.
together.
Usually it is, but then he goes to speed dating events where there are people that don't have autism.
Oh, that's
They
tough.
also sometimes, like, in previous seasons, they've just given people who have like mild autism someone with Down syndrome as their date, and it's like,
Yeah.
all right, man. Like,
There's levels.
yeah.
Yeah. The video of Tanner meeting Jack Black.
Oh my god.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'm a
Oh
biggest
my
fan.
god, I want to go. I think Scott and I are going to go tomorrow to see Minecraft.
to see Minecraft.
Minecraft the movie.
What did that have to do
Chicken
with
Jockey.
Jack Block is Jack Block. That's his Minecraft name. Jack
Oh,
Black.
I
it's
see.
not his
Okay.
You haven't seen like the Chicken Jockey stuff?
Who's that?
You haven't seen these videos?
No.
Look up Google Chicken Jockey. This is the fun. I want to go. Apparently, it's like one of the best live theater experiences in like forever. Look at like videos.
This maybe.
Yeah,
Why is there
yeah,
a 7-hour chicken jockey video?
Oh. Oh god, this sucks. Okay, but yeah, you kind of get the idea.
Wait, I don't know. I don't get the
Okay,
idea.
look up Chicken
Yeah,
Jockey.
Look,
Go to YouTube. Go to
far
YouTube.
from
Go to
get
YouTube.
the idea. Wait, just click on the one that says Lauren. Just click on the one that says chicken jockey.
This?
No, that's the
Bro,
one.
this one's 7 hours.
You don't have to watch the whole thing.
I don't think this is it.
I'm
We're gonna be
sure
here
that
all
the video
night.
titled "Chicken Jockey" has.
Well, no, but that's just like a thing in Minecraft. See?
See.
Oh.
See.
Just go to youtube.com.
Oh, man.
Now look up Chicken Jockey.
Every day. What the hell is going on?
Theater reaction.
Dude, that's what we were just watching, no?
Watch it.
Chicken Jockey. I don't get it. I don't.
Okay, the other one's kids are like getting on go to the next one maybe.
Why
Getting
is this?
on their moms.
Why is this so crazy?
Riding their moms around the theater.
Okay, in other ones, kids are like throwing drinks and popcorn like theaters.
That's the first one we watched. And you were like, "That's not it."
Where?
The first video we watched
was the perfect example.
Erupted into chaos. There was like popcorn flying.
I said, "Oh," and then I said, "Okay, I think you get the idea." And you said, "No, we don't." So I tried to put another one. I literally said because it had voiceover.
You did say
That's literally what happened. You said, "No, we don't at all." Lauren, that was Lauren's quote. That is what you said. Is that not?
No, now it all makes sense. But I didn't know what. I didn't know what it. I don't know any. I had no.
I don't know what it is either. I don't know shit about Minecraft. I just thought they'd say. I guess in the movie he says Chicken Jockey, and that everyone throws.
Is this gonna be the new like skibby toilet?
It already is. You guys are behind. I can't believe you didn't know about this.
I needed like a breather from like big time memes.
No, Scott and I are going tomorrow, and we're throwing. I think it would be funny, like one of these videos, like Chicken Jockey, and guy just stands up and starts pissing.
Throw up in your hands.
Yeah, the police got called to this. Like one of them. There's one that I kept seeing where like guys were like, on each other's shoulders and shit.
Well, I feel like he's gonna come into work on Friday and be so bummed if something insane doesn't happen.
I come in on Friday just like completely like wide eyed, like how's the Minecraft movie? Fine.
Okay. Where have you been?
I saw stuff.
I rode Scott.
Yeah, so that's the Minecraft.
Well, you missed softball on Monday.
Oh yeah, I heard we lost.
We lost again.
I don't understand.
We haven't won since last season's championship.
What happened?
I don't know.
Everyone's hitting just way better this year.
Dude, no, the other teams, it's like there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe that. Like,
trust me.
You guys are like normal like athletes.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. Our team is literally dog water.
We're not.
We haven't won a single game.
Yeah, but we're not.
That's like the definition of dog water.
I heard I still stand by the theory that maybe you just someone needs to just pay for Gavin to play.
That's not, but you don't understand. He only joined for like a few games at the end of the year.
That's not
what
Has
Joe P been playing every game?
No.
Not every game, but he's played at least half of them. Like that's not.
He hasn't been in a while.
Yeah. But that's not, it's even when he was there, like it wasn't, we still got our cheeks clapped.
Yeah.
Oh. Also, I don't want Gavin on the team. Because you don't pay, you don't play.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a principle.
I had another good hit.
Did you?
Another line
Lauren
drive.
had a 2-hit game a couple weeks ago. Yeah. She's her.
Do you
her
get 4
bat's
at bats
coming a lot.
usually?
It depends on the
Wait,
game.
what did you say?
It's completely random. How many at bats you get?
Oh.
Hey guys, we are super stoked to be working with Last Call. These things are a game changer. It's an after alcohol product that actually works, and it's all inspired by what they do in Korea. I guess these are hugely popular in Korea. People take them after going out. You can take it before, during, or after, and it'll make you feel better the next day. And it's not like just like electrolytes like you might be used to, because these things have DHM in them, which is the go-to, I guess, for millions of Koreans, and is now going to be the go-to for millions of playmates.
Woo.
This stuff is legit. I swear by it, and I know that Rusty does as well.
I told you guys last ad read, but I have been doing a little bit of experimentation to try and figure out the best time to take it. I've done it before, I've done it in the middle, and I've done it after, and I think I've landed on after.
Okay.
So here's my thought. Right before I'm about to go to bed, I take one, have a big glass of water, go to bed. When I wake up, I feel so much better than I normally do. It's like truly a game changer. Guys, you're already spending a ton on drinks, so why not just spend a couple more bucks to feel so much better the next day?
Go order some today at trylastcall.com/playdate for 25% off your first order. The code automatically applies using the link. Try it this weekend. Take it out with you. Pop it before, during, or after, and get ready to feel better. What else is going on? Oh, I did my big race. I didn't do the time I wanted, but I still did good.
Sweet.
What was it, a 5K?
It's a 10K.
10K?
Yeah.
6 miles, right?
6.2 miles.
6.2 miles. I did it in 49 minutes. I wanted to go.
What pace is that?
45, like 7:50.
I think that's pretty.
That's really good.
Yeah, it was good, but I wanted to do a sub 45, which would have been like 7:15. So I wasn't really close to that.
Are you running a marathon this year?
Do a half, and then we'll see. Do a half in May.
Did I tell you my sister is running the New York Marathon?
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's sick.
And my mom was like,
Oh yeah, I think you said that.
my mom was like, I was at the half marathon and she had like an absolute meltdown on the last 3 miles. Like I have no idea how she's going to do this.
I mean, good for her.
Yeah.
But she's like, I asked her, I was like, are you training? She was like, no, it's in November. I was like, I feel like you should, sounds like you should get on that.
She could get away with it for maybe a month or two, but then she's got to lock in.
I guess just why put it off? You would want to be in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of
It'd be so scary getting into that with no.
I've looked at the route. It does not look enjoyable at all. It's like the whole city.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a pretty uniform amount of miles.
No, I mean that's just like a fake number in my head when you
Looking
watch,
at it condensed.
like when you
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
like the thing go through like someone did an animation of it going around New York City. It was like, oh my
yeah.
god,
Yeah. Insane.
Yeah.
like that crosses like state lines.
It's actually all in the city.
Really?
Isn't that Jersey? I think it ends in Jersey.
Staten Island.
No? Oh.
Yeah. Staten Island. All
What
through
do I
Brooklyn.
know?
But you're on 3 different islands. That's fucking crazy.
No, it is insane.
Yeah.
What'd you want to be when you grew up? When you were a kid?
That's a good question.
Like an athlete, I think.
Okay, what about like once you realized like that wasn't gonna happen?
A politician, a congressman.
Lauren?
When I was really little, I think like a veterinarian. And then probably a singer.
Have you seen those middle school or those like elementary school graduations where they're like, Elijah wants to be like blah 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 when he grows up?
Death to Pakistan.
No, the American ones.
Oh.
I saw one the other day and it was a kid and it was like Elijah wants to work at McDonald's when he grows up, and his parents were like, God damn it.
What do you want to do? Or what did you want to do?
I wanted to be a sports center anchor for a while. That was my answer when adults would ask me until I was like 10. And then I was just like, I don't give a fuck.
And then you flipped to Fox.
I wanted to be the next Tucker Carlson.
Or I just meant like you wanted like the sports media, but just on a different network. You traded yourself. Wait, what was I going to say? I don't know.
Why are you guys getting like nervous?
No, I was just imitating him. He looked
okay.
stressed.
I have a podcast. I get nervous.
Oh, my friend Morgan made me another sweatshirt.
Morgan sweatshirt.
So sick.
Morgan sweatshirt.
Wait, so can you explain the backstory of that? You told her that.
Is that like a Sasquatch?
No, this is a guy. I actually don't even know if I was like allowed to have her make this. There's a restaurant in Carabasset Valley.
What's that?
Where is that?
It's where Sugarloaf is, like the ski mountain, called The Bag. And they have the best burger.
You want a
They
bag?
have the best burger in town.
Get a bag.
You know when people are like, you got to come to my hometown, like you're gonna love the Bag burger with like bag sauce.
Bag.
It's just like a normal burger.
Mm-hmm. I had one of those the other day.
Yeah, so that's like that. That is what the Bag burger is, but it is very good. It comes out raw every once in a while, which is a very fun thing.
It's like a golden ticket type sitch.
Yeah, I just don't think they know how to. I don't think they've totally cracked the grill yet.
Yeah.
But there was a picture of this guy. I think it's the guy that started the restaurant. It's him. Like, look up like the Bag drunk guy.
And wait, where is this?
Sugarloaf Bag drunk guy. And it's just him like in his cabin with like a bottle of. Okay, so that's not what I asked you.
Dude, okay.
Yeah, it's that.
It's
It's
right
that.
there.
Click on that. No, go up. Yeah, so it's like him.
Oh, cool.
And I just said I like this picture, and then she put it on a shirt.
That's sick.
So you sent her the photo. Mm-hmm. Wait, yeah, I love that.
When I, speaking of
Such a
not being able to
talented
cook
lady.
burgers, my first job was burger. My first job was at Kettle Cove Creamery,
Yeah.
and I think they just assumed that we all knew how to like grill, and like none of us really did. It was like all our friend's dad took it over and just like flooded it with high school kids to work there, and like it was kind of like Lord of the Flies. Like your boss was like 17.
Yeah.
And my grandma texted me after opening day and was like, how did you know I like my burger rare? Thank you so much for doing that. And I was like, they are all supposed to come out well done.
That's brutal.
Dude, I went to this place, and this is a new place in Charleston called Joyland, and it's started by this guy Sean Brock, who's he's like a famous chef. So it's supposed to be like, but it is his ode to American fast food. So it was like he'd done all these fancy restaurants that were like
back to his. I'm gonna get back to my roots,
and then he's just trying like so it's a very simple like classic like burger.
Yeah.
And I went and I got it, but when I go into the place, it was good. It was good. It wasn't like unfreaking believable, but it was good. But the place is next door to this nightclub. I've never seen this in my life. So I go in to order a burger, and every time like the bass of the song plays in the nightclub, the whole burger place goes like, and I see the guy behind the counter every time a switch flips in his head. He's like, oh, I want to kill myself. it was like we'd be like, hi, can I do this? And he'd be like, you kind of had to like wait it out.
Yeah.
And then he'd be like, oh,
yeah. Like an earthquake.
It was unbelievable. I don't know how it was like torture. Like, because it was irregular, because you can't hear the song. You just feel the vibrations.
What a poor guy.
Yeah. And
that's like in Boston when there's like that club under, what's the cannoli place that we like?
I like Mike's.
What's the other one?
Modern.
Like there's like a club under one of them.
Yeah, I think under Modern.
Our friend Redmond and I were trying to track down a late night cannoli last year, and there's like a huge line at like midnight, which isn't like uncommon. Like it is like a famous place.
Yeah,
but we like got in line, and everyone else was just disappearing, like into some like back part. And the guy we were like, where's everyone going? He was like, there's a club downstairs. Why is there a club in the cannoli place?
Speakeasy.
It's kind of hype.
What?
It's like a speakeasy. What? Wait, okay. Really
you Googled
quick.
Best burger in the
Well,
world.
I know, and it made me think of this
Cannoli
comment.
Pokemon,
Someone left a comment, and they were like,
write that down. Sorry.
no, you're good. This is not that important. I just thought it was funny. Someone left a comment, and they were like, I love how every time the boys talk about food, Lauren has to look up a picture of it.
Yeah, you did it
A
again.
visual learner. And I get really hungry.
Like,
holy shit, this looks, the pretzel bun.
Ew. No, thanks.
I barbecue Max
Ew.
this weekend.
Really?
I had a triple crown on Saturday.
What's that?
Oh, I'm about to tell you. I finished the race, and they have like all these tents and stuff for stuff, and one of them was pulled pork sandwiches from this place, Rodney Scott's. It's like the best pulled pork
free?
you'll ever get. Free, yeah. So I grabbed pulled pork sandwich after the race, eat that. Then we go out to some bars and stuff, drink some libations and whatnot. And then we decide to go get dinner. So we go to Home Team Barbecue, get some wings and some pulled pork there as well. Eat that, go back to Jack Niecy's house, chill a little bit, take a nap, wake up from our nap. Everyone's like, want to go to Lewis Barbecue? I'm like, down. So then we go to Lewis Barbecue, and I get the brisket nachos.
So I had a 3-lunch day?
Holy
3
shit.
meals in, well, I guess, I don't know why they'd all be lunch.
Yeah.
It's sort of breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but they were all 3 different of the like 3 best barbecue.
Oh, you had a 3-lunch day?
That could be...
You had 3 guy who had the regular amount of meals. You had 3 lunches.
What?
Will,
could be
that
a
sounds
life
so
hack.
good.
Like you just get free meals because you run a marathon every day. You run a 10K every day.
Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of they were doing. Then Harris Teeter was out there doing steak shots. They were like little, like the grocery. That's a grocery store, Harris Teeter, and they were putting steak in little cups, and they were like, "Who wants a steak shot?" at the finish line.
Everyone's like, oh. They're doing body shots off each other.
Dude, it was like insane, dude. It was like fucking insane. It was unreal. The barbecue. I had so much barbecue.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I was just trying to weather the storm while Will got through that.
Well, that actually sounded kind of cool.
Yes. Have you guys ever had McDonald's in another country?
No.
So much better.
It is fucking crazy. I was talking
It's like
to
not smushed to oblivion.
yeah. I was talking to my friend Jared Dunning. We went to Amsterdam together, and
JD.
they were all. It was like a group chat of kids that were in Amsterdam. Someone like texted in it, and everyone was like, "Oh, remember like all this like cool stuff. Like they would be like, that restaurant was so good or whatever. And Jared and I were just like, the McDonald's. They had like a,
you know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in France?
Big Tasty.
Mac Royale with cheese.
Ooh.
I think that's from Pulp Fiction. I'm a bit of a cinephile. Guilty.
You're not.
Carry on.
You've seen 5 movies.
One of them's Pulp Fiction.
Name 5 movies you've seen.
Pulp Fiction. Inglourious Bastards. Rango. Gone Girl.
Superman?
No.
Nemo. Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo.
Let's go.
What an odd lineup. Most of them are Quentin Tarantino movies.
Have you seen Django Unchained?
Yeah,
No.
we're guys.
I've never
You haven't
seen
seen
Will,
it?
you should really
I
good.
wrote the fanfic Rango Unchained.
You get to see Jamie Foxx's huge dong in it.
Oh, okay. Well,
They hang him by his feet, and I don't know if it's his real penis, but like his balls and his wiener and gonads are like fucking. You ever
Boogie
see
Nights. I've seen that one too.
you know when you buy a wiffle ball bat and like there's like the ball is like taped on top? It looks like that.
Wow.
Yeah. And the guy threatens to cut his cojones off.
Oh no.
With a hot knife.
Ooh. I guess I don't really care what temperature the knife is at the point you're cutting my balls off.
Yeah, I guess
Maybe hot. will
That
make it
has to be
quicker.
way
You do your
worse.
worst, yeah.
That has to be way worse.
Well, no, but I think the point is it like cauterizes it
Yeah.
as you're doing it, so it would like heal the wound.
Who
Who are you texting?
Jack DM'd me and my brother yesterday. And it was like, he was like, I don't know anything about running, but thought you guys might like this. And it was like
It's like a running
starter
meme.
pack for pulling up to like the local 5K sponsored by a bakery, and it was like it's all like really intense running gear. And it was actually funny that you said that because that was literally my brother at the Kennybunk, Maine turkey trot last year. He showed up. He's like, I'm gonna win, and we were all like, okay.
Did he win?
He got 12 but he had
How
gotten
many like kids? Oh, because they were like local.
this whole
yeah.
like track. He had gotten like third the year before and gotten his time faster. So he's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna win. And then this whole track team from like a high school pulled up and they all smoked him. But
I almost killed the entire UCLA triathlon team on my way here today.
Oh, you should have, dude.
I know.
They have a big home tilting at BC this year.
Dude, also it was like I believed that they were the triathlon team. One, because it said it on their shirts, but like they could have just owned those shirts. They were fucking 10 miles from the UCLA campus.
Wait, what? They were bikers again?
No, they were on foot, but they were trying to fucking cross on like I was coming around this turn in Brentwood fast, and they weren't using the crosswalk. And one guy tried to run across, and I missed him by a little bit. Oh, and then on my way walking
You
in
should
here,
drive more carefully.
a Prius almost backed into me.
Oh.
Well, when I was on foot.
Well, I almost got hit by a Prius in the softball parking lot the other night.
Wait, why?
I was crossing to my car and they just weren't stopping. Like going really fast. I think
Prius
it was
owners,
Don't come at it. I drove a Prius for a long time.
Prius owners. I believe there are some nice ones out there.
Yes.
In my experience, been nothing but a nuisance on the road.
Well,
They drive it like it's a fucking like it's the Black Rocket from Mario Kart. You're just fucking.
I drove my little Prius V in high school, and there was like an Office episode where like Andy's like the Prius is silent under 2 miles an hour, and he uses that to like hit Dwight.
Yeah,
and I thought that was really funny. I was like, and it is true pretty much. So I did that to my buddy Daniel at work one time.
You hit him with your car?
Like taking we worked together. We were bus boys at this barbecue place, and he was like taking the trash out, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go grab something. And I went and got in my car and moved it really slowly while he was like unlocking the dumpster. I just like slowly rolled up on him.
Oh, that's funny.
Give him a
dude,
little
it was
love
so
tap.
funny. I hit my friend Daniel with my car.
We had fun. We had
lots
fun.
of fun.
I saw my friend Thomas this weekend for the first time in 5 years.
Aw.
It was so nice.
Wait, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
It was really cool. He was like my best friend in high school, and it's just
Did you guys hug when you saw each other first?
yeah. I finished.
Oh,
Wow.
sometimes when you haven't seen a guy for a while, though,
Can't help yourself.
you try and be like too cool for school.
Yeah,
Like,
I did.
dap
I didn't,
him up.
I didn't even look at him whole weekend.
Hey, what is he doing these days?
He's working for a chemical company in Charlotte, North Carolina. He had been living in Johnson City, Tennessee for a really long time. So it was like kind of a really hard place to ever like, hey, I'm in Johnson City. Like,
Isn't that what, like it's in like a Darius Rucker song?
Yeah, from west the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City.
Isn't it like if you like map out the way he sings it, it's like you wouldn't be able to hit those places?
Correct. Yeah, it's like geographically inaccurate, but that is okay.
How did he go from Hootie in the Blowfish to Darius Rucker?
Well, his name's always been Darius Rucker. I think he just left Hootie the Blow. I saw him at Moe's one time. He's like,
welcome
Moe's
to
Southwestern
Moe's.
Grill.
Yeah, dude,
That place is fire.
Dude, they were doing a BOGO the other day.
Around. Really?
Not here, but
Oh yeah, they don't have.
They don't have Moe's here,
I should have
right?
gone while I was there.
I guess that the information didn't do anything for anyone. My friend Luke was he got BOGO, and then he was like, "Should I save one and bring it on the plane?"
Yeah,
like, I don't think you should.
Probably not. I used to get their
It doesn't look very good in the photos.
so good, dude. I would get that one. I forget what. I don't even remember.
You know
what it's called.
they have to say "Welcome to Moe's" when you walk in, so you used to walk in and walk out and make them say it over and over again.
Horrible people. We should start doing that thing like when anyone walks in during our recording. So we say, "Welcome to Playdate,"
because that happens all the time.
Dan Powers does it like once a month.
All right, guys, this episode is brought to you by Skims. You've heard me say it before, I love Skims. I'm wearing them right now, actually.
Let's see those fuckers.
Come on.
Woo!
Come on.
Look at that beautiful color.
Yeah, that green is perfect. Here's where Skims is different. My least favorite part about traditional underwear, they ride up all day. You guys have seen me before. When was the last time you saw a Rusty Shuffle?
That's true.
It's been a
Since
long
we got our
time.
Skims sponsorship, I've not done the Rusty rearrange.
Yeah.
I was freaking constantly pulling those things down. I want them down. And they would ride all the way up. The Skims ones, I slap them on, and they stay there the whole day. I don't know if these are the 5 or the 7-inch. Regardless, they are fantastic. I alternate. So I have the briefs, and then I have the boxer ones, the looser ones. I also wear the pajama shorts. I wear the sweatpants. I wear the crew neck. I've gotten a couple of my buddies onto Skims, and I know what you're thinking. A lot of people thought they only made women's underwear. Nope. They make men's now. And they are fantastic. Get yourself some. Get your boyfriend some. Get your mom some.
A boyfriend?
You get a boyfriend.
Okay.
Get your dad some. Get anyone who does not like having their underwear hike up their little bum some Skims. Shop Skims men's at skims.com and Skims stores. Let them know that we sent you. After you place your order, select podcast in the survey and select our show in the drop-down menu that follows. Skims is the official underwear partner of the NBA, WNBA, and USA Basketball. So if that tickles your fancy, go order some.
Consider my fancy tickled.
Consider my underwear sitting in place all day.
Let's get back into the episode.
Boots, boots.
Oh, I'm going to Stagecoach.
Right.
Oh, yeah, you're going with Ty.
Did I tell you this? Already?
Scott was talking about it the other night.
Oh, yeah, with Ty. Yeah.
He's going with my
Yeah.
Dude, we booked
So fun.
because we got free tickets. So we were like, let's get like a sick Airbnb. So we got a Airbnb with like a pool and like a bar.
Stop,
and it's
that's
like
so
10
fun.
minutes from the
Damn.
polo grounds or whatever. What are you eating?
I already regret it.
What the fuck is it?
I thought it was going to be a soft, it's like a caramel apple.
Why are
thing.
there 150 of those?
From the shoot yesterday.
What was the shoot?
I don't know.
They needed these for the shoot, or was it like a snack?
They ordered Ike's sandwiches and they just had it in the bag for some reason. But yeah, maybe don't.
Move the mic or something.
You're gonna have to spit that out before we.
I really thought it was going to be soft, but I was going to be able to squeeze it in quickly, and it just.
Those are so good though. That's like one of my favorite candies. Dude, there's a trash. Just walk over here.
It can't be next to me this whole time. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm going to Stagecoach. I'm going to see Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll. Pour me up a double shot of whiskey.
Scott and I are. I'm pretty excited. I was anti those things, but I feel like we're doing this in a way that's going to be really fun. We can't talk if you're over there. Anti like Coachella or Stagecoach.
What weekend is it?
It's April 26th or something.
Oh, I leave that day.
You what?
That's the same weekend I leave.
Oh, you leave for Spain. How are you still eating? You just went over there. Why didn't you spit it out?
I forgot.
You forgot to spit it out?
What were you doing over there? He's causing a big scene.
Well, anyway.
Like he does.
Chester's coming.
Fun.
Me and Scott. Tyler.
Who else?
Stimmel. Ty's got some people.
Nice.
I booked the Airbnb without having it full, which was a little scary because it was like
Why?
$2,000.
Oh.
For everyone for 2 nights. So it's going to end up being like $250.
Yeah, that's
Ty's
chill.
bringing a guy that I have beef with.
Oh, no. How is there still shit in your mouth?
It's stuck to my teeth.
All right, we'll just drink some water and yeah.
Why do you have beef with him?
I'll tell you 1 second.
This is podcast meltdown.
Ew, Jack. Oh. Please don't do that. It's disgusting.
This is terrorist podcast. Terrorism.
No, I have to cut that. He was just swishing around his water. And no.
When I first moved out here, this guy.
Wait 1 second. I'm gonna eat a Nature Valley.
The guy, I believe he's coming with you, was like, he's got this hookup at this club, whatever, and he was like, "Yo, got a table for you guys. Don't worry about it. Like, come through, bring whoever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Got a table hooked up for you. It's gonna be sick." We're like, "Great, we'll meet you there in like an hour." He's like, "Awesome, I'll come out and grab you." And I think he's like a promoter, so he
charged you for the table,
dude. We got there, and he was like, "Dude, great to see all you guys. Let all the girls we brought in, and then try to charge us." We were just like,
no, that's insane.
"Oh, we didn't want
yeah.
we didn't ask for a table. You were like, we're gonna
I got a table." No, that's so weird.
hook it up."
Yeah.
And so we just went to a normal bar. Like, I would never go to a club. The only reason I was going to that club was because he was like, we hooked it up for you. Like, it's going to be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, it's mostly a joke that I beef with this guy, but Ty thinks it's very, very funny that
I will kick his ass.
Is that one of his like
while he's
coworker
sleeping.
friends or?
no,
check him out
I
while
think they
he's
grew up in Jersey together.
Joey, I call it Joyzy,
Josie.
but that's just, I guess, a little Willy D flair I put on some stuff.
I think if you're from New Jersey and you're not one of my friends,
Ava's from Josie.
So you don't like my dad, don't like my grandfather.
you don't think your dad and I are boys. I low-key DM your dad more than you because he responds to my DMs. I hit him with a fucking zinger the other day, and he just went liked it. All right, should we roadmap it up?
Yeah.
God, I really wish I could have squeezed in that caramel apple. All right, we have a beautiful episode for you guys today. We're going to hear your pitches, followed by our pitches. Then we're going to do everyone's favorite segment, Teach Me Something, followed by This Guy Rocks, This Guy Rocks, This Guy Rocks today. Hey, I said this guy rocks, and he rocks so hard. He rocks in your house, and he rocks in your yard. There's rocks in my yard.
Rocks in my
Guy who just
yard.
broke his lawnmower. There's rocks in my yard.
There's rocks in my
I remember when I was a kid, my dad would be mowing the lawn and it would shoot. I don't know if like old lawnmowers just didn't have like safety guards, but like I feel like it doesn't happen anymore. It would shoot rocks at me with like fucking laser accuracy.
Yeah.
Like wherever I was standing watching him do it, one would come flying at my shins at Mach 3.
Well, when I used to, I briefly was a lawnmower.
Same.
Around BC's campus, and a weed whacker. The weed whacking is where you would really.
That's where your shins.
That's like if you don't wear goggles, dude. I remember one time I forgot to put my goggles on. And I got like nailed in the cheek by a rock. I was like, oh my god, I could have fucking been blind. I was so bad at lawn mowing or like weed whacking. Like I could never get like the angles pretty.
Oh, you just like scalped it.
Yeah, and like the BC campus is like gorgeous, so it was like, oh. There was one time I left a 3 foot by 3 foot just cube unmowed in the middle of our like most prominent lawn. Came in, I got reamed out.
Yeah, I remember I was trimming this woman's hedges, and I just forgot like a whole section of like it surrounded their whole property, and I just forgot like 40 yards of it. And
it'll happen.
She texted me and was like, "What? you have to come back and do this." And then we are going to do social experiments that don't exist.
Very excited for that one.
Followed by reggae songs that don't exist. And then we're going to wrap it up. I got a new Rusty song of the day.
Nice.
If you guys haven't been following along, I think this will be the third song on the playlist. What?
Fourth. I was actually just looking at the playlist.
What's on it so far?
Fourth. Do you want me to read them?
Well, there's 4 on there.
She's Electric, Oasis, and Going Home by Bob Andy.
That's 3 songs, no?
No, I know. You just said this will be the third.
Oh, well, I added I added the song.
You just spoiled it.
So bleep.
Well, you said that you would add them to the playlist when it comes out. This isn't coming out for a week. So you just spoiled it.
Hold him back.
It's true.
You're lazy bodyguard. All right. Settle down.
Chill out.
Settle down. All right, Lauren, let's hear some pitches. Also, I want to apologize in advance for one of my social experiments. I meant to change it and never got around to it. So Lauren said that I shouldn't say it, but I think it's funny. So
I like how you, as if you didn't ask 4 people yesterday if you should do it or not. Like
I think it's funny.
No, it's fine. If it's, yeah.
I'll be the judge of that.
You will think it's funny.
All right.
Is it the team one?
It's the
let's just do it. Yeah. We'll get there.
Also, do you guys not like to do permitting anymore? Or is that just a once in a blue moon?
I forgot about that, to be honest.
I hate doing it.
I like when the clips do well.
I like the clips, yeah, but it makes my bugs crawl under my skin.
Well, also calling them and them not picking up is like, you get so like excited.
Yeah. I actually had a kind young woman after the race on Saturday come up, fully dressed like a disco ball.
Wow.
Like full like helmet, and it was kind of a goated outfit. And she said, "Hi, are you Michael?" And I was like, "What?" She was like, "From the permitting division of the building department."
Stop.
And I was like, "Oh my god!" And yeah, it was.
She wasn't joking.
No, she was. She was like must have been a
Playmate.
Oh, I thought like maybe she'd only seen that one clip and like somehow like
no.
That's
that would be insane.
Yeah, that would be insane.
Yeah.
I had someone do a drive-by at dinner last night with
shoot you.
No, being like just saying like hello, and I was with Flan's like whole family. And her mom got like a big kick out of it.
That's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the future, if there's ever a playmate that sees me in the wild, wait until I'm like talking to a girl or something.
Yeah, bring a girl over to Will.
All
right, ready?
Hit me.
Pitches. First pitch is from Anna Stacy. She says, "Hi, Alvin, Simon, and Theodore."
Simon.
I'm Theodore.
So I'm Alvin?
Yeah.
That makes
You
sense.
ever seen that meme that's like, who getting the best head? You have to... We'll talk about it later.
But it's like you're fated, who cooking, and it's like a rhinoceros making enchiladas.
Wait, who are you? You're Theodore?
I'm Simon.
I feel like
You just said I'm Theodore immediately.
I feel like you're Theodore, you're Simon.
That's what we said.
And
right?
I'm Alvin.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wait, we're wearing green, red, and blue right now.
Yeah.
Simon.
Red is a stretch for Lauren, but
Reg.
Okay. What is the worst part about having to take prerequisites at college?
you don't give a shit about what you're learning.
You have to take them, and they're boring, and it's all common sense.
You're hammered.
Yeah.
Okay. She says
You're battling like if you're Lauren, you're battling like a drinking problem.
Wait. Mom, if you're listening right now, love you, but my mom texted me the other day and was like, "Is Rusty serious about this drinking thing?" I was like, "No, Mom, it's a joke." She was actually concerned. I do not have a drinking problem.
It's really frustrating that like that's what you took away from this, because it's just I'm putting myself out there and like I'm trying to use this platform to get you to like take some.
All right.
I can't do it.
All right. Anna says the worst part about taking prereqs at college is taking psychology and philosophy classes where everyone just trauma dumps the whole time.
Yes.
With the voting booth, each time you leave class, you get one anonymous vote to put a classmate who has too much to say on probation from the class. If they get enough votes, they are permanently banished from the class and will not receive a refund. Everyone who voted for that person will get to share the spoils of their refund instead. Anyways, me and my dog love the pod. Peace and love.
I love that.
This feels like a great way to keep people quiet.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
like
classes would fly by.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about my philosophy class? I took a philosophy class, and there was a kid in it who we were like kind of buddies outside of class, but he was like on the debate team, like took this class like very, very seriously. I thought it was very interesting, but it's like it's just hard to debate these kids because they're pros. Yeah. And we were talking about what we had read the night before, and we were going to talk about it in class. And he gave me like all of his thoughts on it. So I had like a pretty good like understanding of like, okay, this is like a solid argument for that. And when it came to me, they asked me my thoughts before they asked him. And so I like kind of regurgitated what he said. And then he just argued the other side and just fucking annihilated me. And I was like, did he do that on purpose? Like, he was like trying to get some reps in. It was like someone threw a lob to him, or I threw a lob to him, and then he dunked on me.
And he gave you the ball and said, "Lob it." You got dunked on, motherfucker. Dunked on, motherfucker. Do you watch the basketball championship?
Yeah,
it was good.
Guys, good. I picked Florida. Did you even realize that I
can't hear you. I think your mic's cut out.
Isn't that kind of crazy? I didn't watch one game and I didn't even know how to log into my account, but I won.
You won the whole thing?
You did not.
Wait, who won?
I don't know. I feel like
We should. Oh my god, I forgot about the play. You didn't win the thing. You picked the right winner.
We should.
Why didn't we put money in it?
Because there was like 200 random playmates in there.
My mom asked if I won any money, and I said I don't know.
Playdate Madness winner David 42787.
Shout out
David 42787.
Wow, he had a great.
Should we send him merch?
DM us, DM us, and we will send you merch. Let me look.
Wow, Lauren, you did not even. I don't even see you up there.
I came in. Well, dude, it's not my name. It's like ESPN something.
And B Branch 84 came in second. We will send you a consolation.
What about third?
No.
Oh, Haley Wilcox. I feel like that's a playmate that was written in.
That
before.
name looks familiar. Sounds familiar.
Henry. That sounds familiar. I knew a guy named that.
All right. I love that pitch. Let's hear another one.
All right. Thank you, Anna.
I cannot wait for team bonding lunch.
I know, same. I'm stoked. Okay. Next pitch is from, this is actually we have a little, I don't know what I'm saying. This band, The Third Floor, they have followed Playdate for a while.
Oh, yeah. Are they from South Carolina?
I think they are, actually. I need to click on their page, but
nice.
Go check them out. They sent in, what is the worst part about putting on shoes in the summer?
Oh, wet and sandy feet. You have to put socks over your wet feet before you do it.
Yeah.
That's wrong, Rusty. It's actually hot feet. My idea.
He wrote that?
He wrote that. They know you guys.
Hot feet.
Hot feet. My idea is a small refrigerator to keep in your room that can hold 3 to 5 pairs of shoes, keeping them at around 40 degrees, perfect for having nice cold feet on a hot summer day. Just finished a day of work and you come home with sweaty feet? Go on over to the feet refrigerator and switch to a nice pair of cold shoes while your work shoes cool off.
That's great.
That reminds me, Peter used to put his boxers in the freezer.
That sounds awesome.
Just fucking killer.
Wait, why? Why would he want to wear the cold?
Because it was hot in Florida.
Oh, I guess that's.
But I don't think it really I don't think it took. Things don't get cold unless they're like wet.
What? Yeah.
So they might have been like slightly cold.
Yeah.
Oh, he would just throw them in.
Mine would
regular.
Get, this way, mine would get cold.
Come on.
Talking about pissing my pants. What up, shawty?
When was the last time you peed your pants?
Every time before the live shows, when I would pee, I would it would always still dribble out because I'd be nervous. Mm-hmm. So a little bit before every live show.
Nervous.
I put it back in way too early a couple weeks ago and literally fully pissed my pants. It was I had another like a quart. Ounce maybe.
Take me to court. I was like a judge and the jury was right.
All right.
Thank you, Third Floor Band. Thank you, Anastasia. Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Love you guys. What is the worst part about having a boring room?
I don't know. You're talking to a guy who has one. I don't really give a shit. Not as much.
It's boring. It's a boring room.
Yeah.
This is a projector that goes on your ceiling, and it can project anything onto the walls and make it look like you're in a pirate ship. It can make it look like you're in space. It can make it look like you have cool art on the walls, and you can customize whatever you want. So it's you're no longer paying for paintings. You're no longer paying for posters. It can change the color of your sheets. It can change the color of your rug. Everything. It's whatever you want. Personally, I would put a window into a hot guy's room to watch him change or stuff like that.
Yes.
I know Lauren would probably do that as well.
Yes.
You could have like a dog park outside window with a dog park and look at dogs outside, puppies. Yes. There could be some sort of chess game happening between two savants outside of your window. And literally just name
what
something.
About a
dragons
of Brad Pitt?
Yes.
Dragons.
Sure.
Blowing fire.
Sure.
A guy with abs doing me.
Ooh, you
Sure.
Yeah.
You're in on that?
It'd be kind of jarring to wake up and just see yourself getting fucking tossed around by a
Guy with
some
abs.
jacked guy with abs.
Come on.
Yeah.
God, I wish I had abs.
I'm working. I
know.
I have a belly.
You're getting hotter by the week, and it's very, very frustrating.
I don't know about that.
You look significantly in better shape than the last time I saw you, which is jarring.
Like a week ago?
Yes.
I honestly agree with that.
Yeah.
Really?
It's pretty. It's been taking a toll on my mental health.
Well, Jack, don't let someone
like,
else's success take away from your own success.
But it's kind of like if I'm failing,
You're not failing.
I want everyone else around me I want their life to turn to dust.
Yeah, I feel that. No, I feel the exact same way.
Yeah.
All the time.
It's just like I don't have any willpower or control, and every time I see a snack, I have to eat it. Every time I see a beer, I have to shotgun it. And it's like
a shot. You have to.
Every time I see a shot, I have to pour it on a hot. Every time I see a funnel, I have to hook it up to a hot lady's butt and make her butt chug it. No, I'm. Oh my God, Tyler and I were trying to tell Ty's twin, my friend, our roommate.
Oh, that just explodes.
that he used to have washboard abs.
Yeah.
Wait, Z?
Yeah, he's not fat by any means, but we have gotten older and he no longer is in high school.
Yeah.
And we were saying because Ty is Jack. We'll put a picture. I took a picture of Ty's abs the other day. We'll put it right here.
Yeah.
That guy is and they're twins. And we were saying in 3 months he could get those back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said he thinks it would take 2 years. And I was like, I think you get in your own head where you're you think you're way further away from.
Yeah.
I think it's also a lot easier to get jacked again if you've been jacked.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't
You
just
have the
lose
base
your.
layer.
It's not just gone.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to get him. I'm trying to get him abs, and then I ordered a naughty pie, and we split it. And I was like, I'm not doing this guy a favor.
Is that
had naughty pie in
is that the
so
one with the
long.
honey
got
and
it.
stuff on
Yeah,
it?
hot honey ricotta.
Wait, I need to look at it.
It flew through me like lava out of a cheesecake.
Like a home run from a big baseball bat.
Oh, that's crazy. That place was called Naughty Pie Nature.
Holy
You know what that
shit.
means?
Naughty by nature.
That restaurant was a play on Naughty by Nature, but
Oh,
it was
nice.
Naughty Pie Nature. That's
fun.
so awesome.
You actually need to text Edge and tell him that we need to do a team lunch.
I will.
Sweet.
Can we go to Alfalfa?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
I had alfalfa yesterday.
I've actually haven't had that in years.
Alfufu.
Pitch me, Willy.
Oh, I forgot. What is my pitch? Sorry, I wrote it down online.
Online.
I tweeted it.
Oh, here we go. This is the practical stoplight. How many times are you at a stoplight when you're like, there's no one going one way and there's 18 people waiting to go the other way?
Yes.
Why not just, two options. Do what they do with those little cocoa things that drive around. Just outsource labor to a country where it's cheap and have a guy who just monitors the stoplight and just makes decisions.
Oh, yeah.
Or we can do the labor here, I guess. But then all our taxes go up.
Yeah.
But anyway, just have a real guy operating the stoplight. Or I feel like AI is pretty damn good. So maybe we just make it AI now. And you can do little things like for instance, today I'm waiting to cross and the green is going that way, so I should be able to cross, but there's a green arrow. So in theory, if someone's turning, they would turn into me. So the thing would check if there's anyone with their blinker on and then be like, nah, you can walk. I just think stoplights bother me sometimes because it feels like one area of where we have the technology.
Yes.
It's probably the AI thing rather than the big building guys doing it. But
I have a third option.
oh, okay.
And
And one guy does all of them.
No, this is what I'm excited about. We have gotten to the point like we've advanced as a society where a lot of like fun jobs don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they were just like random like chimneys. I guess that's not funny, but like there were just like odd, weird jobs. Like what if at every intersection, every major intersection, there's a guy who gets to sit in a little tower.
Oh.
And he's like, bink, bink.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
And he's got to have the levers have to be like huge. They can't be, like normal size button.
Yeah.
Like,
And like people can like tip him and like send him snacks.
Throw him sandwiches. Cookies.
Yes. Yeah. There's like a huge traffic jam and you're like, I got a hundy stick. If you turn this green on, he's like, come on.
Yeah.
Bink.
I love
like
that.
I picture it like the lever in Harry Potter where like it like makes the bus go skinnier.
Yes. Yeah. I'm in.
Hey, Ernie, the leaky cauldron, that's in London.
That's what he would say. You're doing so good, man. You're doing really good.
Just,
You're doing really good.
I just really sometimes when I'm watching Harry Potter, I think this is really like fun for me, and I just wish that real life felt like that sometimes. When was the last time you were on a bus that compressed and made your face long?
Yeah.
It's like at least a year or two ago.
Hey, Ernie, why the long face? And you're like, that's a fun thing to say.
I know.
All my bus drivers just call me like slurs and they call me the guinea.
All your bus drivers called you slurs?
I had a bus driver named Mr. Brown, and I was actually talking about him last night. He was the nicest guy in the world, and one of my favorite memories with him, I hadn't ridden his bus in like 10 years, but I would see him in the hallway every once in a while if he was like, I think they would like move, they like act as like a custodian as well sometimes, whatever. So I'd see him every once in a while, and he like remembered my name. Mm-hmm. On the last day of high school, we were facing each other. I was in my car, he was in his bus, pulling into the school, and he leaned out the window, and he was like, Jack, have a great time. I was like, cool guy.
That's
That's
sweet.
nice.
Mr. Brown, if you're out there, I hope Bus 9 is still treating you well.
That's emotional.
Yeah.
I'm emotional.
He had an accent that I could never fully pin down. Jack.
Jamie O'Rourke.
He's like clearly Irish.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Jack again. I'll get on my boss. I'm from Ireland.
He used to hit the bumps really high.
Whoa.
That was fun.
Oh, he would just slam through them.
No, you thought I meant like...
Yeah. He used to hit the bumps really
He would get
high.
us to school so fast.
He was so high. It was awesome.
And then I had another bus driver, Mr. Mitchell, who would let us use the emergency exit, which I always thought was
out the back,
like...
Oh, that's kind of sick.
It was so fun, but it was like...
Jumping out the back.
You're setting a bad... Like,
I
think at that age, you need to learn, like, there are some things that just, like, are off limits.
Yeah.
And, like, his way was just, like, whatever's most fun.
Yeah. My bus drove off a bridge once.
Really?
I told you about this. Didn't I?
Yeah. Oh, in the...
Like freshman year of high school.
Yeah.
In the Ashley River.
It's crazy.
I know.
Wait, I don't think you told this story.
Really?
On the pod?
This was like a national...
No,
I definitely talked
I
about
don't think
this,
you
like,
told
in high
this. Wait, can you just give a brief?
Oh, it might have been. I actually think it was when Chad and JT were on. You
Yeah,
weren't there that
yeah.
episode, right?
No, I wasn't.
No, it was literally.
Wait, talk in your mic.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Like Charleston's got like a ton of bridges and stuff.
Yeah.
And my freshman year, there was like an accident right in front of us, and he had to like swerve around. And it was like right as we were getting on the bridge, but it went off the bridge, and like the front of it dipped in, and like the back wheels were still up on the bridge.
You haven't heard this story?
Whoa,
And-
no, never.
Yeah. And so like the police came and everything, and they like opened the back door, and everyone had to climb up out.
Freshman
through
year
it.
of high school?
Yeah.
Holy
I was,
shit.
like 13 or whatever. Yeah.
Wait, could this have been like really bad?
This was like
Were
a
you close to
this was like a
dying?
Yeah, I
national
mean,
news story.
it was like, thankfully, it was like right at the beginning of the river, so like the water wasn't very deep, and the bus stayed like at an angle. But like in theory, if that had happened 50 feet further down the bridge, we would have fallen.
I'm
off
so
and all
curious
that.
as to the bridge. I need to like
It was-
visualize
wasn't it-
this.
Yes.
It was that
What
kid
do I
like
look up?
Simon... Didn't that kid Simon Birch save you guys?
What do I look up?
No, but look up the Wapoo Cut, WAPOO.
Are you pranking me?
No, look up WAPOO.
You're pranking me.
Look up the Wapoo Cut, OOCUT.
You guys are pranking me. Is this real?
Yeah. This
There
was
it
it.
is. Wapoo Creek Bridge.
Wapoo Creek.
Bridge in Charleston, South Carolina. Why do you not believe me?
Okay.
Connects the cities of Charleston and James Island.
You're pranking me.
No, literally...
Look at the first link.
Yeah, what are you
The first
talking
one.
about?
That's 2022.
You got wapooed.
Yeah.
You got wapooed. I was trying to spin it into there's a movie.
Simon Birch.
There's a movie called Simon Birch, and it's about this dwarf that they live in Maine, and he kills his friend's mom on accident with a foul ball. And then they're on a bus trip, and the bus goes into the river, and Simon keeps a level head and saves everyone. He's a hero.
Got it.
And then halfway through it, I was like, there's absolutely no way he's seen Simon
I was like,
Birch.
maybe that's a guy. I thought maybe it was a guy from Family
I'm
Guy.
thinking, why have I never heard this near-death experience?
Yeah, I mean, that would be the most insane
God,
story.
you almost got
Insane.
Birch too, dude.
It was just you were looking down at your shoes, and I was like, "What?" Sorry, got him.
Classic.
All right. Do you guys want to do teach me something? Ow! Okay. This is kind of old news by now, but they de-extincted the dire wolf. Did you see this?
I did.
Fucking.
I saw that.
Are you serious?
I have some calls.
I gotta make some calls.
we,
Yeah.
just, we see Edge getting like ragdolled by yeah, so basically the dire wolf I thought was a fictional thing.
I've never heard of it.
It's in like Game of Thrones.
Okay.
But like it was a real wolf, and they basically using like a 70,000-year-old skull and like a tooth. They used it on like they tweaked the DNA of an existing wolf. And now there are 3 dire wolf puppies around. And here's my question. What do you do with those 3 now? Because you can't just inbreed them.
Oh, look at
You
them.
have to.
But like, aren't they just, they're going to come out like just dumb?
I don't know.
Dumber?
Maybe. They're animals. No one fucking knows
So
anyway.
interesting.
They're all dumb as shit. Dude, every animal, dumb as shit.
Oh, look.
Have you ever seen that tiger with Down syndrome? Pull
I
it
think
out.
I have.
That's
The white.
fucking
Is it the
crazy.
white tiger?
Tigger?
A white tiger?
I don't know. Just look up tiger with Down syndrome.
Isn't that like a whole thing? Like, is Eeyore has depression?
Yeah, I've seen this guy.
Yeah, they're all
Kenny.
like they all equal like one thing.
Oh, Kenny.
Which like I find it hard to believe that Down syndrome exists. in
Tigers are
animals.
so gorgeous.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's probably the same as an old tiger.
Gosh, tiger.
Imagine, like,
baby.
You like take your kid to the Special Olympics and he's racing against like a tiger. This doesn't seem fair.
Except baseball, you would destroy them. How are they going to swing the
Why
bat?
are they so cute?
Really good question. Dude, I saw a picture of Ichiro's. You know, they used to do that thing where they'd show like the hot zones and the cold zones. So it's like
Yeah.
he bats this from this corner, whatever. His cold zone was 250.
Wait, what?
So like the part of
like
the strike zone that like
He batted 250 in...
that was the worst part of the strike zone,
Got it.
and then his average was like 570 something.
That's crazy.
He's ridiculous.
It's like Pete Alonso this season. He's been playing the lights out.
Dude, the Sox put up 18 runs the other day.
Did they really?
We're
They
back.
got that guy. What's that guy who's playing like lights out?
I don't know. I didn't watch.
They got a guy who's playing lights out. Willier or something? It's like Willier.
I swore this was going to be the year I was going to watch every home game, and I just have missed every single one except for 3.
It's hard. Like the Mets are playing right now, I think.
That's like the main crux with my plan is like unless I'm doing what like Sam and Ben have baseball and like in their office.
Yeah.
Like unless I have YouTube TV open at work.
I got the MLB TV thing, which is kind of sick, so I can watch every game.
Dude, Z got that as well.
Yeah, it's great. I've been watching at least some of every Mets game. But
All right, Willie, teach me something, brother.
all right, here we go. I was watching the Natty. That's what I call it, I guess. Sorry, the National Championship on Monday, and they were playing at the. I was like, how are they doing this in San Antonio? Because they always do those games at like football arenas. Like the National Championship is usually at like they'll do it in like Indianapolis or like Phoenix or something, and they do it like. Have you seen it? Like they'll do like it's like a football stadium, and then they like fill in most of the floor, and there's always these pictures of like insane vantage points.
Yep.
So I was like, how are they doing that in San Antonio? Because there's no football team. So I looked up, and they got the Alamo Dome there, which was built like in the early 2000s to try to court an NFL team, and they just never succeeded. So it's like the UTSA home football stadium, and it's 65,000 seats. It was even more for this, and I don't know. I just thought it was interesting.
That's crazy.
I think they housed the Saints during Katrina, or like that season.
Oh, yes.
So I guess they came into play there, and I think they do the Final Four there like every somewhat regularly.
Yep.
But and I guess concerts and shit. But just kind of crazy to me that there's a venue that big that isn't.
So did the guy who build it, like, did he just fuck himself?
The guy who built it?
Or like whoever like invested all that money,
yeah,
like
I don't know.
that group probably lost like all their money.
Yeah, I'm not really sure, honestly. I mean, I guess in theory, like the NFL is only 8 events a year.
Yeah, that's true.
So maybe there is. That's like there's a Chick-fil-A in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium where the Falcons play,
and people just go.
What? No. I mean, it's for when it's open. But I always thought it's funny because like all football games are on Sundays.
Oh.
And it's not open.
That is funny.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Should we do This Guy Rocks?
This guy rocks. This guy rocks today.
Okay, mine today is, Lauren, pause this immediately, and I mean immediately.
Wait, what was your teaching song?
The direwolf thing.
Oh, right.
All right, everyone's seen this video, I think. I had never.
I have not, actually.
Okay.
Yes, I have.
I haven't seen the end of this video. It made me cry on the plane.
Cool.
It is, so I don't even want to preface it too much. Just stick with it. If you've seen the video, I promise you maybe have not seen this ending. So let's give it a shot.
I haven't seen this.
Are you still mad at scream face?
Turn it up, Jack.
Shit.
Wait, Lauren, pause it for a second. This kid basically thought his dad forgot his birthday, and then right before his baseball game, he tells him to open up a package, and it's a new baseball bat. And we'll see what happens after that.
Don't cry. You about to make me cry. Don't cry. Pull it out. I ain't forget about you. I want to see some home runs. I love you. Don't cry. Let me see. Let me see you post up with it. How you gonna knock it out the park? There you go. Right. Yup.
Cock shot right to his dad.
Yeah!
Aww.
Right to his dad.
Chills.
I caught it, baby! Yeah! Way to go, boo! Nice home
Isn't that
run,
awesome?
kid!
Yeah, I'm gonna cry.
I had a couple IPAs on
Chills.
the plane, and I notoriously get very emotional when I'm drunk on a plane. And saw that video and literally had to like put my face to the window because the guy next to me was like saw me sobbing.
I love that.
Directly to his dad. That's fucking, and his dad caught it.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
So special. I love that.
All right, good luck topping that one, Will.
No, mine. My This Guy Rocks is NBA announcer Kevin Harlan.
Yeah, I love Kevin Harlan.
Have you seen this? No. This just play it.
From Madison Square Garden, the NBA on TNT is brought to you by the new crispy tenders at CarMax. What? The way car buying should be. Can that be? What is that? Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm holding. Hold on. Are they serving tenders with cars? Are there tenders in the car?
Because if there is, you're in.
We just had the marriage of two different sponsors, and it was ugly.
Oh my God, he's the funniest man alive.
Only you can laugh about it.
Well, that just goes to show you. I literally
you
won't
watch
read
the
anything.
beginning again when he goes, what?
The NBA on TNT is brought to you by the new crispy tenders at CarMax. What? The way car buying should be. Can that be? What is that? Wait a minute. Hold on.
That's so funny.
Tenders at CarMax.
Wait, I need to like.
What? Oh,
he's like a legend. He's in
fucking
every like 2K game. That's why he always just makes me think of 2K.
I agree because his voice.
So I think I've played 2K more than I've watched the NBA.
Yeah, and his voice is so like he nails it every time. So it does sound exactly like it sounds in 2K. That is. How have I never seen that?
I think it just happened like last night. I saw that this morning in bed.
The new crispy tenders from CarMax.
What? Someone said that one of the comments was like, you got to try the seafood boil at AutoZone.
That was like when we got hot dogs at, or no, that was me and Liam. Me and Liam got hot dogs at Enterprise.
Oh, really? That's great.
All right, Willy, you're back. Do you want to start with social experiments that don't exist or reggae songs that don't exist?
I would like to start with social experiments that don't exist.
Let's do it. Tee it up for me, King.
All right.
Oh my God. This is so funny.
These are the craziest social experiments in history.
Have you ever seen the one where they see how many Bitcoin someone has to have for your partner to leave you for them?
Yes. Do you remember the Calgary squirrel test? They locked 14 people and 14 squirrels in a room together with nothing but a game of Monopoly.
What
the
happened?
Squirrels got boardwalk.
That's life, man. Oh, you know what I love is sexy homeless man versus ugly one, and they see who can collect more money.
Okay. God, is this like, are you thinking like YouTube videos?
I think I might have misunderstood the problem.
I might have misunderstood as well. All right. Do you remember the Notre Dame hat test? 21 students at Notre Dame were split into 3 groups. One with no hats, one with normal baseball caps, and one with lavish top hats. By day 5, the ones with lavish top hats had completely asserted dominance and controlled the other 2 groups. 4 people died.
That's slip that one in at the end. No, I understood the prompt.
Okay.
But like for some reason my mind could only go there. I was trying to do like Stanford prison experiment ones, and then it was just like not working for me.
Got it.
I love the one where they have one black guy who's really bad at basketball and one white guy who's really good at basketball, and they see if people would rather have a black guy who's bad or a white guy who's good. People usually pick the black guy.
That's like in The Office. Is that the one you were really worried about?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
I think it's a funny commentary on our society and racism. The Montana jumping experiment.
Ooh.
They told one group of people to jump and one group of people not to for 5 days. On day 3, thousands of bees were released into both rooms. It was concluded that jumping had no effect on bee stings.
You're better at this.
That was a good
me.
one.
That was really good.
I was having a hoot in my bed this morning.
Yeah, that
doing
one's
these.
funny. I like to see. I really like the one where they see how many times removed your hot cousin has to be before you'd hook up with them.
Oh, yes, that's a good one.
They landed on fourth.
Fourth cousin is fine? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's good.
Well, it's not fine. That's just when people could no longer control their urges.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's good. That's good to hear for a number of reasons.
Thank God.
Thank God. The Lake Winnipesaukee lunch test. 2 men were each given lunch with one catch. If one of them decided he liked the other one's lunch better, he could steal it. If the lunch was stolen, however, the original owner of the lunch was brutally beaten to death in front of the other participant. This is precisely what ended up happening. But the test was deemed inconclusive because one guy got a cheesesteak and the other guy got egg salad. So it wasn't fair. There were too many variables.
Yeah.
One of them was brutally beaten to death.
Yeah.
Like salad.
I didn't do it.
This one's not funny. I just kind of want to see this one. I wanted 1,000 people that I want a test group of 1,000 people that like represent the world's population in terms of like race, religion, and like socioeconomical status or whatever, and see if they would like build the same like weird hierarchy that we have. If they were like on like an island and like those things weren't real. That one's not funny. I just want to see it.
I would like to see that as well. This one's not funny either. The Montana sleep experiment. 42 men and women were monitoring their sleep every night while a number of factors were tested. The experiment concluded that most people wake up when any type of heavy machinery is operated in their living room.
That one's funny.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right. Will you tee up reggae songs for me, Willie?
These are reggae songs that don't exist. This was really hard to do. Reggae songs don't have like a distinctive title.
I really thought it was going to be like there was going to be like a common theme.
Yeah.
There isn't.
Sunshine.
Delegalize weed. This isn't fun anymore. And it's about the struggles of, having access to unlimited weed and getting too high.
I like that. I've got Burn My Worries. It's like, let the sun burn my worries away. I won't feel them anymore after today.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, have you heard Humpin' the Neighbor? It's about loving on your neighbor and how, the complications of having them that close and, maybe they're married or not, but Humping the neighbor is always a very fun time.
I'm a humping the neighbor. I'm humping the neighbor.
Humping the neighbor.
Humping her hard. Okay. I got foot off the gas.
Yeah.
Take your foot off the gas. Stop going so fast and enjoy the island life. Man.
We've all heard One Love.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard Three Love? It's
No.
it's about it's about, you know, how fun a menage a trois can be between three people that love each other.
Three love.
Three hearts. Let's hump each other and see who farts.
Trees let me be. Life can be so stressful for you and me. We go to the forest where the trees will let me be. Lauren's just fully just vaping.
I'm not.
Oh, sorry, scrolling.
Drinking at work.
No, I like it.
We got 10 minutes left.
I'm ordering my lunch.
We're going to lunch together.
What are you just scrolling Instagram?
No.
What are you doing? This would be some people's dream job.
This is my dream
There's a guy
job.
on a conveyor belt in Mexico right now listening to this podcast.
He's literally on the conveyor belt.
About to get turned into a robot.
Yeah.
Can you guys believe that we have playmates with babies?
I know, it's crazy.
I know. We should have babies.
Come on.
Yeah.
Sativa Believa.
I like that.
It's about just, you know, sometimes you can find God in the smallest things, and about smoking a little bit too much sativa and you see God, and spoiler alert, she's a woman.
Wow. Shade come and go.
That would be funny if you died and like this whole time we've been like picturing him as this guy, and he's just like, he just is. You're like, oh. All right,
He's like exactly the guy.
Like, all right.
He's like a white dude. Yeah. Shade come and go. Shade come and go. Shade come and go. But you stay with my side. The shade come and go. The shade come and go. But you stay in my life.
Ooh. Oh.
I think your lip's bleeding.
Oh no, dry. I have Aquaphor if you want some.
They made an Aqua 4?
Do you want it, Jack?
Right now. Is it bleeding right now?
A little bit.
It'll just seal it in.
Rasta pasta. It's about trying to make edibles out of a famous Italian dish.
Ooh, I like that.
It does not taste good.
Yeah. I'm off that Rasta pasta. Island in my mind. This is about Prince Edward Island.
Nice.
I'm on an island in my mind. It's very cold in Canada.
I think I might have already pitched this one, but Some Woman, Some Cry.
Yeah, you have.
Oh, okay.
I think that was all my favorite.
That's a good one, though. I
A
remember
bud with bud is a bud of mine.
I like that.
A friend who brings weed, always welcome. Her Herb Brooks.
Oh, I like that.
It's about playing hockey while you're high.
That's
Red Light, Green Night.
Ooh.
He's like, you know, he's stuck at a red light, but when you're high, you don't really care.
I like
but
that.
we don't condone
getting high.
getting high at the wheel.
No.
Maybe you're the passenger.
I was laughing thinking about you Cousin Island. Do you know you did that twice?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like the exact same.
And we
did you
named
think of it twice, or did you have it in your notes app and think you hadn't done it
I
yet?
thought I did it twice.
The other episode we also named revolved around Cousin Island.
I think that what happened
I'm pretty
was
sure.
We named it something about cousins?
Yeah.
I think what happened was last year I was watching Temptation Island. I was like, this would be funny if they were cousins. And then a new season came out and I was watching it. I was like, this would also be funny when they were cousins.
What's Temptation Island?
Temptation Island is 4 couples, and they take the men and they put them in one house, and they put the what? Oh, we've already talked about it. Yeah.
I actually can't believe you've done it 5 episodes in a row.
7 times. Get this man on Cousin Island.
I thought he was playing into the bit.
I have one. I have one called Way Too High. Way Too High.
Oh.
I like it. I thought there was going to be more, but
Well, it's supposed to be red wine, but it's way too high. I don't know the lyrics of red wine.
Yeah, me
All right, who's ready for Rusty's song of the day? If you guys haven't followed the playlist yet,
show me.
Check it out, and I hope when you listen to these songs, you think of the three of us. Today's song is called Babylon by David Gray. I saw a girl post a TikTok to it, and it made me happy, and I've been jamming out to it all weekend. It makes me feel like Will and I got separated by a huge natural disaster, and then we see each other across a meadow, and we're running towards each other.
Aww.
That's really cute.
That's really cute.
I missed you so much.
I miss you too, man.
Well, part of my lip is bleeding.
I know part of my lip is bleeding.
All right, whose personality are you guys going to steal this week? Wait, is this is a Monday episode?
Monday. Oh wow, this is the first time in a while where we're actually recording.
Back on track.
That's weird.
Guys, we apologize for all the other ones. Also, we predicted Val Kilmer was going to die.
Yeah, dude, I wrote
fucking crazy.
I wrote on it on the episode. I wrote crazy timing, rest in peace.
Val, sorry about that, Val. I'm gonna go with I can't.
Should we change the question at the end?
Yeah. I don't like this one.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just hard. I can't. Let's do a new one.
One thing you're looking forward to.
Or maybe one.
Yeah, let's do Rosebud
I like
and
that.
Thorn. Let's do Rosebud and
Oh,
Thorn.
I like that.
All three? All right, but you gotta go quick then.
My rose of the week was I had a killer pizza last night. I got over my fear of jalapenos on the pizza, and it was awesome.
Ooh.
My bud is I'm looking forward to kicking it here, not traveling this weekend. I'm going to try and steal the dog again. And then my thorn, I don't want to sound fake or anything. I don't really have any thorns right now. I'm having kind of a killer week.
And that's fine. That's great.
My rose was just began to be with all my old buds this weekend and being with people I love that I haven't seen in a while. It was just really special and fulfilling. My bud is, I think, Scott and I are going to go on a big hike this weekend, go camping. So I think that'll be fun.
That brother loves camping.
He
Brother's camp maxing.
Oh, Lauren and I were talking about this. We're going to do another bowling night if you and Scott are in.
Down? Yeah.
Bowling.
And my thorn is having to come back to work today. I was PTO for the last week, so
Yeah, that's valid.
I woke up this morning like, God damn it.
Oh, I have a thorn, actually. My face is falling off of itself.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Actually, I know we try and keep things like light on here, but
All right, Lauren, your rosebud thorn?
My rose of the week. What's today? It's Wednesday.
Today's Monday.
No, it is Monday.
You ruined it. You ruined the immersion factor.
I'm so sorry. I'm so
All right, go
sorry.
quick. I
It's
have to
Monday.
pee.
Okay, my rose of the week was probably house sitting for my old neighbors again. I love being with those beagles, and it's just a good time. I love being by myself over there. My bud is Spain is quickly approaching. I'm getting very excited for it. I'm gonna buy a new camera lens beforehand because the one I have now is like pretty heavy. If anyone is a photographer, knows about lenses, I have a 24-70 lens, and that is very heavy. So I'm trying to get like a smaller one, just like more compact. So I'm looking forward to that. And then my thorn was probably I was pretty hungover on Saturday morning after a show I went to, and I was extremely anxious. So I went to the beach and was by myself, and that was good, but I hated being hungover.
Yeah, I think sometimes when the amount you drink, like,
All right, great episode,
some
guys.
self-reflection.
Love you
is necessary.
guys.
Guys, comment your favorite memory with a pet you've had. We love you guys so much. Have a great rest of your Monday. Have a great Tuesday, and we will see you guys bright and early on Wednesday. Take a look at that little rump Will's been working on. Come on.
Comment pepperoni.
Comment pepperoni. Lauren, have Lauren play that motherfucking theme music.